I mean, at that moment, I thought I was dead.
It is the first lesson in who survives a disaster, and in this case, who does not. As the flames spread across the ceiling and a piercing alarm goes off, many in the crowd still seem frozen in shock or denial. Just one man in the audience can be seen frantically pointing toward the exit. Within 1 minute, toxic smoke is filling the club.
It was just so fast. It was really like an animal. It was a living, breathing thing at that moment in my eye. So I looked back at the stage, and that door was wide open. So I ran back through the fire, ran right out and went out the back door.
And once they realized the danger they were in, they did exactly what experts say victims in disasters do.
So you end up having to make split-second decisions. You will tend to follow the group.
Someone fell in front, and then the people kept pushing from behind, so everybody just went down.
Less than 2 minutes after the fire started, many of the 450 people who were in the club that night were jammed in desperation at a single door. They have fallen and are lying wedged so tight, would-be rescuers cannot pull them free. 40 people will die just inside this doorway. Pietra Pacino was one of the last to be freed that night.
Somebody pulled me out. I still don't know who it was. They kept pulling at me, and I was trying to wiggle my legs to try to help him get me out. And he eventually did. He was able to pull me out.
A total of 100 people died in the Station nightclub that night. Disaster experts say many of those deaths could have been prevented.
It took 30 seconds for people to respond to the fire, and 100 people died in that fire. If people had responded immediately to the fire, if they had immediately taken action and headed for the exits, one expert believes that 65 people would have lived